think, watch out on your right-hand side. Right-hand side, there's a T-Rex over there. Watch out. Everybody look out, left-hand side behind us. The fourth car is going off the cliff. Watch out. On top. And these are some of the cars from Back to the Future. And of course, the very first green cars, the Flintstones cars, they used their feet. How many of you guys are fans of Fast and the Furious? Yeah, just about everybody's hand should go up. You know why? Because Fast and the Furious 6 was the biggest box office opener in our entire history. So yes, we are making a Fast and Furious 7 currently, and we already have a release date for next year. All right. These cars on the left-hand side, the tank is from Transformers. Take a close look at that tank. It's made out of plywood. Portions of it are made out of plywood and painted to look like metal. Isn't that cool? The Dodge Charger there, the one that Vin Diesel drove in the movie, it's of course muscled up and kind of enhanced a little bit, but for the most part, that is the one that was used in the movie. You're going to see another picture car right out here too. That is the picture car from the Lost World Jurassic Park, okay? Now, we're also going to take you guys right over here. Another picture car that you'll see is on your screen right now. That's the green mobile lab unit that was pushed off the cliff in Costa Rica, and that vehicle is right here on the left. And you guys, we also have dinosaurs, the little compy dinosaurs on the right in those cages. Now, those dinosaurs in the cages are the same. Uh-oh. Antonio, where'd the dinosaurs go? The dinosaurs were just here, I promise. I just did a tour. That's... Oh my gosh. Whoa, there they are! Ah! I found them. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Whew. All right, now take a look on your left-hand side. The trees over here, and even though on the right-hand side, they're all fake.
Look, right there.
Styrofoam, all right? There's always rain in those movies. Steven Spielberg did a really good job of putting those all together. Speaking of Steven Spielberg, he did get his start here at Universal. Thunder and lightning right over there, and then you're going to see water shoot straight up out of the sprinkler system and fall right back down to earth. Now watch this. Here we go. And whenever you're ready, action, go. There it is. Is that cool? And then as soon as the director is done and he gets the perfect shot, he yells cut, everything stops and recycles back up, and that's it. Now I'm going to show you guys how to what it looks like when it all stops. So I have the button to hit stop. So everybody get their photos? All right, now watch this. 1, 2, 3. I hit this button here, and then everything will stop and recycle. And then when it goes up to the top, stop. It's not stopping. What does this button do? Did I stop it? I just hit a red button. What did that do? Oh. There, Carl, what's going on? Why are you screaming back there? What? What did I do? Oh my, whoa, oh my gosh. Whoa, watch out you guys. I hit the wrong button. It's a flash flood coming by for us. I'm so sorry you guys. First car, watch out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Oops. Sorry, guys. Don't worry, all that water is recycled and sent right back to Disney. Over to your left-hand side is where Janet Jackson's Escapade video shot. Lady Gaga's Judas music video shot right over this area as well. And Enrique Iglesias' Bailamos video. That's Old Mexico right over there. I love it. Now that area right next to Old Mexico is called Six Points, Texas. Six Points, Texas got its name because back in the early days of filming, there were 6 different roads that all came together right in the middle. Each road had its own bank, sheriff's office, and saloon, and they would film 6 movies at one time. And in 1 year, you can get about 250 movies just from that road, okay? Another one of our western streets on this right here, right-hand side, that's the oldest street at Universal Studios Hollywood. Carl Laemmle, our founder, would set up bleachers on the right-hand side, and he would allow the public, you guys, to come and watch a silent film being made. You could boo for the bad guys and cheer for the good. Gracing these streets, Hoot Gibson, Jimmy Stewart, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. And these guys, you always thought they got injured in these barroom brawls. They didn't. All those fights were carried. Tom Cruise, she was on the back of a motorcycle. This is also Tortuga and Port Royal for Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean films. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker video shot out here. This is also where Whitney Houston and Brandy shot Cinderella, right out here. And to bring a storybook to life, The fictional country in Genovia for Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement, starring Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews. These sets got their start actually in 1923. All right, shortly after that, in 1929, that's when we had All Quiet on the Western Front shoot right out here in these sets. And
The Mummy, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera, classic films. They're just...
The two-story soundstage. There's actually another set above us. So it was used in Bones, as you just saw. Nicki Minaj used it in the music video last year, I believe with Chris Brown. And also is used in several commercials, a TV show as well. And this is it. Isn't that awesome that you can take the... Whoa. It's an earthquake. It's California. It happens all the time, guys. Okay. It's an earthquake. It'll stop in a second. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, it's a big one. Everybody watch out. Whoa. The roof is coming down. Whoa. My gosh. Watch out, third car. Whoa. Okay, everybody, we're going to be okay. Just listen, just relax. Stay in your seats. We're going to be fine, okay? Whoa. Head to the chopper. Now. Everybody get down. Head to the chopper now. Get down. Whoa, you guys watch out. The right-hand side. The ground is cracking. The ground is cracking. Whoa. Not good. There's gasoline and smoke and flame. This is the big one. This is it. Uh-oh. You guys, left-hand side. I think you remember I was telling you that there was a subway car tucked away. Here comes the subway car. First car, watch out. Subway car, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh! Whoa! Okay. Oh, you guys, it's not over. If you picked to sit on the right...
Oh my God.
And cut. Give yourself a big round of applause. You guys, you just survived an 8.3 earthquake and a really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. I don't know if you heard that or not. And I was kind of lying to you guys. In the movie, they said he was like 25 feet. This guy looks like he's 10, 12 feet, whatever. So my buddy George is right here in the water. Let's see if we can talk to George. Hey, George, thanks for helping me out today. Can you come? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. That's not good. Hey, George, get out of the water, man. George, get out of the water. Get back in the boat. George, get back in the boat. Oh,
it's not real. It's not real.
Oh, no.
That is a fake person.
He'll be fine, guys.
It's plastic.
Yeah, he's totally fine. He's totally fine, guys. Nothing to worry about.
Red ink.
Yikes. Okay, Antonio's going to take us up next to the gasoline barrels. Everybody, look at that yellow barrel in the water. See that yellow barrel? Keep looking at that yellow barrel and then keep looking at the boat. Watch those two. Watch what happens. Okay, there's the fin. See, he's right over there by the yellow barrel. He got a hold of the shark bait. There he goes. He's taking it. He's taking it. And we're... Whoa, is that gas? That is gasoline right there. Now, there's not a spark, is there? Whoa, my gosh. It kind of feels good. It kind of feels good. Now, look at the boat, you guys. He's going to take the boat down below the water right now. He's going to take it down. Yep. Whoa, look. Oh, my gosh. Look out, the shark. Whoa! Look out, the shark. Whoa! Look out, the shark. Whoa! One more time. Look out, the shark. Whoa! You guys, that's the shark actually sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean on the very first day of filming. They tested the shark at this vineyard. That's where they shot the movie. They put him in the Atlantic Ocean and the salt water got inside. It malfunctioned and sank all the way down to the bottom.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really...
The Desperate Housewives. That's right. Everybody, take your cameras out and welcome. Welcome to Wisteria Lane, home to Desperate Housewives. Over on your left-hand side, you're going to see Eva Longoria's character, Gabrielle Solis's house. There's a second house on the left. There it is. I know it was a bright yellow in the show. They changed it in a sense. Then you're going to see right next door to her is the home of Bob and Lee. That house used to be the original 1313 Mockingbird Lane, home to the Munsters, right there. Still standing on our lot. Next door to them is Susan's house, played by Terry Hatcher on the left. On the right-hand side, that blue and brick house there is Brie Vandekamp's house, played by Marsha Cross, and she was, of course, the perfect housewife, but if you watch the show, you know she was not perfect. Left-hand side is Lynette Scavo's house, played by Felicity Huffman, Emmy Award-winning actress Felicity Huffman. Now, the last two seasons of the show, Mark Cherry, the creator, he created a new character. Her name was Renee Perry, played by the beautiful Vanessa Williams, and she lived right over here on the right-hand side in that house there. Before she lived there, it was home to Edie Britt, played by Nicolette Sheridan. On your screen, you'll see, here comes Edie outside her house to wash her car in the only way she knows how. And you're gonna see in the background, see all the flowers in the background? Pretty cool, right? You don't see any flowers here in front of you now. The reason why, every single flower on that show was 100% fake, okay? It was plastic and silk. They didn't want to have to keep replacing the flowers. It would be really expensive. Before the ladies of Desperate Housewives lived here, it was at one in movies like Deep Impact with Elijah Wood. Nally, his Dilemma music video featuring Kelly Rowland, shot right here on this street. It was also... Look at that. Now these sets, they used over 2 million linear feet of styrofoam. Enough artificial snow was used in this entire production to cover 9 football fields, which is kind of crazy. And they had to be careful, you guys, because they didn't live just next door to the Grinch and his dog Max. They lived next door on the back lot to an absolute psycho. Oh my gosh, the infamous Bates Motel and Psycho House, 2 of the most famous sets in Hollywood, are still standing on our back lot to this very day. There he is. Did you guys know that this movie was very, very difficult for Alfred Hitchcock to get past the Censor Bureau? The reason why? It wasn't really the shower scene, but because this film featured a flushing toilet. Up until that movie, that was the first time a toilet had ever been... Now this is exactly the set, this is exactly where they shot it, and yes, this looks exactly like my bedroom. We will be coming to a stop, and when we come to a stop, you guys can stand up and get some really cool photos. Okay, do it quickly though. We'll only be here for about a minute or so. Now, this is an actual 747 airplane. Steven Spielberg purchased it from an airplane junkyard in one piece for $60,000. He took it to the Mojave Desert, broke it up in several pieces, and then he put it on trucks and drove it out here. But the tail end of the airplane, it wouldn't fit the freeways, so he got a helicopter from the Army to pick it up in the middle of the night and fly it out here. All right, you guys can stand up and get some photos. And while you're doing that, take a look.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is something you don't see. You're doing good.
There it is on your screen, guys. Now, if you're a fan of Nicki Minaj and Rihanna's song Fly, there's that wing over there on the left-hand side, standing up there for that video. And you guys, we have about 10 more minutes remaining in the tour, okay? So just sit tight and we'll take you back to the unload area in just a second. We're going to make a turn here, and as we do, I want you guys to look over your right-hand side. You're going to see that big